Oh, hi.
Are we live?
Us. Can you see us, chat? Are we here right now?
Live chat? Let us know in the chat.
Let us know in chat. Say hi
in the
chat.
chat. In the chat. Chat us in the chat.
Chat us in the chat. We've been chatting to you in the chat. And also, while you're in the chat, click on that link, crowd.live/JOTUTD.
Jotut.
Touchdown. That's how you're going to be in the quiz. Anyone can play. It is free and fun for everyone. All you'll need to do from your device or your browser or whatever thing can connect to the greater world called the internet.
Into the world.
You can participate in the quiz. Get yourself a nickname. Let's keep those nicknames appropriate. You know what I'm saying?
PG.
No one, of course, here would do. I think Rainer, if anybody, would be the one to watch.
The culprit, yes, for
sure. We'll get some people into this quiz, and then we're going to go into it. We're going to have 4 rounds of board game trivia. Nick,
yes.
Do you ever go to a quiz night?
Not anymore. We used to go all
not the
last
time.
like 3 years.
Yeah,
we used to go all the time. Yeah,
and it's super fun because there's all sorts of categories. But Nick, in all of the quiz nights we ever did, how many quiz nights rounds were dedicated to board games?
0.
Like 0% of them. Yeah. 0 out of many, many rounds of trivia. And so we're like, let's do our own thing. Do our own thing and make it 100% board game trivia because that's the stuff that we know. You want to go to trivia and be like, I know some stuff. I know the inside track about this hobby. So we're going to do a quiz that's all about board game stuff.
Yes.
If you don't know, and you saw the name of this section of the Board&Dice convention, it's called This Quiz is Broken.
Indeed.
It's because we do a board gaming panel show, podcast that you should listen to and subscribe to. Check us out on everywhere. Everywhere?
Yeah. Literally, I think you literally listen to it everywhere.
Where we do board game trivia, silly kind of board game based rounds. It's a very kind of entertaining. It's based on kind of like British panel shows because Matthew Jude is British.
He's very British.
And
like shockingly British.
Yeah. And so basically This Quiz is Broken is simply an extension of This Game is Broken, where we have similar rounds. They're all kind of rounds that you would see or listen to here in a TGIB episode.
Yeah, really, they are. I mean,
they
might
get
be
to participate with us.
Slightly more modified. I think none of these ones are really modified, but sometimes we'll do kind of modified ones. Yeah. We'll take rounds from viewers. Sometimes they'll send in a round, which is always super cool.
Absolutely.
And it's just really, really fun. It's all about board games, and anyone can play. You can play at home. You can play on your computer. You can play on your phones. It's really, we're using a software called CrowdPurge. You can see in the top left corner there.
Super sweet.
Really, really works well. We can have up to 100 people playing, so there's plenty of space for everybody. And it's just really cool. It works super well. And it's just, we kind of stumbled. We're like, there's probably some kind of online pub quiz tool. And it turns out there is. And it's super useful.
Way cooler than we could have possibly imagined.
And by the way, if you're going to be going to Dice Tower West, we're going to be doing another This Quiz Broken. None of these, there will be no repeat from this show. But we're going to repeat lots from this show. We'll repeat most of it. You'll be able to win.
If you go, you're going to get like
we're going to do a live This Quiz is Broken. And everyone can just play on their phones in the audience, which
we
will be
really
super,
hope you'll
super
join
cool.
us for that if you're at Dice Tower West.
Indeed.
Nobody says there's an outside. Like, outside is a theory at this point. It's like
it's a state of mind.
I remember it vaguely.
Yeah, it's a state of mind.
Dagda says, how PG is salty licorice? Salty licorice is very PG, but it also should get you on a list of people to not trust. So, you could make your name salty licorice, but I ain't gonna like it. Sliver says, let's go. When you go from caps to small, lowercase, I feel like that means you like jumped off a cliff and we're going,
you're fading off.
Splat.
Yeah, totally.
Just yeeted yourself off that cliff. Nabar says, I've been fired from scorekeeping technology. It's taking my job. It's just another instance, Nabari, of people having their jobs replaced by machines. Nabari was our scorekeeper the last Dice Tower West.
Very
we did this on paper.
Wonderfully volunteered to be our scorekeeper.
And honestly kept the whole thing going.
Yes.
Shouts out to Nabari.
Big shouts out.
On that note, if you want, we can have you be the person at the computer pressing the buttons. I will give you that job.
If you don't want to participate.
Or you can just participate.
But that'll be on Saturday, by the way. Saturday evening.
If you want to be able to say, this answer's wrong, even if it's right, I'll give you the power.
That's true.
I'm not against it.
Yeah.
So just let us know. You could be the guy in the chair.
We'll get you
pulling
chair and everything.
strings. We can talk. Yeah.
But yeah, you let us
No
know.
obligation.
And if you're going to be at Dice Tower West, it should be super fun. The live show will be basically the same as this. That's one thing we really like this too is like we can do it on stream like this. We can do it live. It's really
a lot of
kind
applications.
Yeah,
sure.
it's really
this technology is meant for like seminars and stuff. Like one of the tiers you can get because you can get ones that can have more and less participants.
Yeah,
one
you
of
pay
like
more
seminar tier because it's like
and it's like 10,000 people can be participating.
You're like room, yeah, which is cool. So like I said, we're gonna do 4 rounds of board game trivia for the next like 70-ish minutes,
72 minutes
until they kick us off the air.
Specifically,
we're gonna do 4 rounds of board game trivia. Each round is going to be themed differently, meaning the style of the round and how the questions are presented are different. It's not based on board game themes or anything like that.
No.
And each round will have 10 questions. So you have
10 questions. 2 of the rounds are going to be multiple choice, and then 2 of the rounds you're actually going to have to write in your answer. So make sure those thumbs or your thingies are ready. We will say that spelling won't matter as long as we can figure out what you were trying to get at. You're fine.
We do have the ability to mod and like make questions. Like we don't want someone to go down on a technicality because a typo.
Yeah, exactly. So we can correct them. Just make it so we can figure out what you're trying to say.
Get close.
Basically.
You know,
because if we don't know, then we're just going to go.
It's sometimes tough because you have to type in a board and dice.
I mean, when Teotihuacan came out, there was like
weird letters in there.
Like week-long conversation about the correct way to spell it and the correct way to pronounce it.
It dominated the board game sphere for a hot minute.
It sure did.
But now it's like old hat. We know what's up with Teotihuacan. So you can click on that link. You can scan the little QR code there. You can go to crowd.live and enter the code yourself. Whatever works. Teotihuacan. I can spell. Oh, I see. Teotihuacan. I can spell that. Can't spell that. Teotihuacan. Spell that. I got it. It's
there you go. You got there.
Because you're going with the British. I can't spell that.
I can't spell that.
T game is okay. I got it. Yeah. If you just type in T, enter. Yeah, we'll have to see.
I mean, there's so many options. That's the problem.
We can give you points for cheekiness.
Yeah, we can.
We can be like, I'm gonna make this correct because I like it.
But feel free to jump in the chat into the game mode that you can follow that link right there, crowd.live/JOUTD.
That is the link to the trivia game. What we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna play 4 rounds, and each round is kind of its own. In this technology, make experiences, but we're gonna be able to warp you from one experience to the next.
Yeah,
so once you're in the quiz, you shouldn't need to then do anything else in terms of like moving along.
Yes.
Like we will take you where we need to go, and then we will start questions and stuff. We'll remind you of that. We have now started the questions. You won't be able to enter before that. If we have a multiple choice round, we have 2 of them, like Nick said. They're both you have either choice A or choice B.
They're only 50%.
It's as simple as clicking the one you think is right. Now, one thing to always note. If you touch it, it goes.
We can't undo it.
It sends automatically. So watch the
there's no undos. Yes.
If you're typing stuff in, you'll type it in and then submit it. Once it submits, there's no take backsies.
And I will say also watch your phones or your desktop, however you're playing the game, because sometimes streams are delayed.
Yes.
And so when we click go here, it'll immediately go
device.
to your phone. But if we're delayed like 10 seconds, you might be like watching us and look down, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh gosh, it's already going.
We're not dealing with timers.
No, we're not.
So it shouldn't be an issue, but just know that.
Just keep an eye on your phone. Yeah. Because it can kind of get weird. Some people's delays are like, there's been times people are like, I'm like a minute behind. And so like I keep missing questions.
What it comes down to is like, if you're screaming answers at the screen, we can't get that.
We cannot hear you.
If you put it on your device, you're good.
We'll give everyone a
Zolkin, where's that apostrophe go? I think it's T. Ooh. Is it TZ apostrophe or T apostrophe Zolkin? Oh my God.
No, it's on the end.
Before the IN.
It's on the end.
My bad. I was on the other side of the word.
You'll give everyone a second or here to get in here.
Come on down. This is also something that you can join literally at any time. If you miss the first question, if you miss all but the last question, you can join in at any time.
There will technically be a winner, but it doesn't matter. There's no prize at all.
Bragging rights. We'll give you a crisp high 5 once we're, back to
able to
doing
high fives. If you're at Dice Tower West, might be sooner rather than later.
Might be according to people's comfort level. I don't know where people are in terms of their wanting to be high fives. It's obviously consent is important. So this first round to kind of
so why don't you explain the first round, Mikey?
Is the 3-word game, Nick.
Yes.
Nick, the herd with Colin Cowherd.
It's unfortunate you listen to him.
I like Colin Cowherd.
You do.
I don't mind.
I have no problem with Colin Cowherd. I just don't particularly. I can only take so much ridiculous sports talk, and mine. Skip and Shannon, really, they overflowed that pot of like ridiculous sports talk, and I'm like, I'm gonna listen to Skip and Shannon, and I can't handle any
They're
more
my go-to
because
talk. Like when I first get up in the morning, stuff like their clips from
when
their
do they
show.
Record? Like at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, because like their show's
No,
already done by
they-
the time I get up, and I get up at like
Yeah.
7:30.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
No, I think they record their show from like 3:30 to 6:30 in the
what?
morning,
Why?
East Coast time zones or something like that.
Oh, no, they're in LA.
Yeah, but they need to. If you start a show at 9 in LA,
I
it's
guess,
at
yeah,
noon on the
yeah,
East
I guess
Coast. They
you're
can't
right.
do that. So
Oh my gosh.
it's literally like they get to the studio, I think, at like 2:30 or 3 in the morning. Yeah, crazy. And then like Shannon's like been working out already and stuff.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
Shannon's been up.
Anyway, that's not what we're talking about here. So anyway, Colin Coward does
Yes.
the 3-word game during the football season after each week of football, and he kind of breaks down each game into 3 words and then talks about it. And so it's always kind of punny, and it's always just like, that goes south because the Cowboys did bad again or something like
Per
that.
usual.
And so I and Nick have come up with, we basically boiled down board games into 3 words.
That's
if
it.
you say these 3 words, of course this means what this board game is, because it comes down to, the whole game comes down to this one 3-word sentence.
What if I said like colorful animals changing?
Colorful animals changing?
Someone in chat, please. Colorful animals changing?
Evolution?
Yes.
Okay.
They're very colorful.
Colorado? See,
Colorful animals changing. They're changing.
They're
Colorado.
adapting.
Shame yourself,
I
Narbari.
got there.
Chameleon, y'all are wrong. Chameleon actually does kind of make sense for that.
Yes. On that note, if you say an answer that is like, that's pretty right, but it's not the answer we're looking for, we may or may not award it to you because
Indeed.
we have the ultimate power.
We also, if you make us laugh, we also
We're
might
into
just give
that.
you a point for that because we can do whatever the
If
heck
it's
we
a
want.
type-in answer and you don't know the answer,
Try and
while
make us
keeping it
laugh.
appropriate, make it fun.
Try and make us
because you
laugh,
can
yeah.
type in something silly, and we're like, if it's hilarious enough, we might make it correct. I don't know.
Okay.
Nick, let's get into this.
Let's start the countdown.
We are going to start the countdown. It's going to be a little 10-second countdown. Again, you can hop into the quiz at any point. You don't have to, be on time to start. You can hop in literally anytime you want. If you're having fun watching, you want to give it a go, give it a go. There are 0 stakes here.
Okay.
So what you're going to see here on the top is going to be the question, or basically what we're giving you. But what we're going to have to do is start the
Yes.
question
Which we have
going,
not
meaning
yet.
if you were to type in something right now,
It won't let you.
nothing's going to happen because you can't type in until we start the question. So we'll just know that if you ever type something, it doesn't go or whatever,
We haven't
double check
started
that
yet.
you
We'll try and start it
submitted an
basically
answer.
right away, but in general.
So Nick, this game right here, broken down 3 words, equals Mancala Meeple Movement.
And it is open, fam.
Mancala Meeple Movement. What game boils down
Already got some troll answers.
to Mancala Meeple Movement? And it, when in doubt, say Trajan. That's what Nick does, and this game is broken,
That
and
is
it
true.
works. I don't think it's actually ever worked, Nick. But the point is,
The funny thing is, there was one time
When
where
in doubt,
Matthew
try
literally
again.
made the answer Trajan for
And he
me,
didn't
and
get
I did not.
it was the
I
perfect
did not
troll
know
move
it, and I didn't do my joke answer. He's like, dude, I literally did this whole thing
for you to do.
for
joke
you to
answer.
do your joke answer, and yep, didn't happen.
The first time Nick took the game serious, and he's just like, oh, he was.
All
trying to
righty,
set you up.
fam. Again, feel free to join. You can join in whenever.
This is certainly Dune Imperium.
Certainly, Dune Imperium.
When in doubt, dragons. That's true.
That
Slivers.
is true. Slivers do be
Because if
Writing
you're
some
wrong,
dragons
at
in
least
there.
you have a dragon.
indeed.
That's pretty cool.
So we'll give it a couple seconds here more. So this is how it goes. It's just like this. It's very, very easy. We'll show off the
Super
answers and then
simp.
show the correct answer. People who get, you can see in the top right there, it says 100 points. That's how much each question is worth.
We're out here to get you some points. Like if you play the game,
4,000 points
gonna
available
look
here, fam.
impressive.
Alrighty, fam. We're going to shut this one down here.
Bring this one down.
All right, let's see what people said. So we got a bunch of people saying 5 tribes. We got
Okay.
Trajan, 2 Trajans, which is great.
Teotihuacan, of course. Or not. TI4.
And then one Zapotec down there as well.
Zapotec.
The correct answer was 5 tribes.
Because in that game, you
indeed.
pick up a bunch of colorful meeples, and then you move them, dropping one off along the way, the Mancala Meeple movement. That's what I
Meeple
was
movement.
thinking with that.
Indeed. All right.
Very nice. Some amount of points
So
were
now we have
awarded.
well-provisioned Vikings. This is open.
Provisioned Vikings.
Think of the words.
There's some key words.
That's also the one thing is like we purposely put certain words in there to, you know.
Try. We try to leave little breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
it's one of the things like we talk about a lot with creating these quiz shows. It's very difficult because you have to make it interesting, but you have to make it difficult, but like possible, And it's like it can get very tough to do.
It is a strong challenge for sure.
Yeah, it really is.
It's an interesting one.
Curbing that, walking that line of like fun, funny, interesting, but possible, but not too easy is very difficult.
Madden 22, obviously well-provisioned Vikings. Are the Vikings well-provisioned?
Probably.
When in doubt, trust.
You know.
Kirk Cousins.
Okay, let's go ahead and show these answers. So most are saying Raiders of the North Sea. We got a couple feasts for Odins. We got Empires of the North, Imperial Settlers, Vikings, which I thought
I like
was very
that where
funny.
they're calling us kings. Like, why kings?
Why kings?
Slay king.
The answer was Raiders of the North Sea, and provisions
Are one of the two kind of main resources. You
Yes,
need
indeed.
provisions and crew to go do the raids.
So
So
that
you-
was
that
the
was
little
me
hint.
thinking.
Sometimes there's little hints like that. Okay,
How to Train Your
Feline.
Dragon, the board game.
feline boat rescue. I feel like people should get this one. Maybe.
Feline boat rescue.
So also think of Champions of Midgard. Yes, indeed. Also, if you are watching, please don't put the answers in chat. Just no one has yet. Just want to put it out there. Someone
But
usually
by all means, put fun non-answers in chat.
Yes.
We love that. That's all good. Feline boat rescue.
feline boat rescue. Indeed, there is exactly one game where this is the theme.
One that I know of, yeah.
If there's another one that we don't know of, please let us know.
I mean,
Please
now
let us know.
technically two, but the second one's based on the first one, so it's
That's
not
true.
really.
All right, we'll go ahead and show these. We have Isle of Cats. The Isle of Cats, I love cats,
Ooh.
which is correct. just wanted to show that one. The Isle of Dogs, zebras. I feel like you're trolling, but you clearly knew
Feel
the
like
answer.
you're trolling. Let's make it
We're
correct.
gonna make it correct because you know you're
100% of you is dumb smart. The Isle of Cats is correct because you're rescuing cats, putting them on your boat. Feline boat
trolling. There's
rescue.
exactly one game with that.
Jacksonville Jaguars, the game on a boat to London.
So, Mike, we got McDonald's board
Yeah,
game.
McDonald's board game. It's like more McDonald's, the board game. Like the board because it's
looks
three
cheap,
words.
just like McDonald's. You know,
Probably about as edible.
this is totally cat stacker. Jacksonville Jaguars, the game on a boat to London. Are they going to London?
Isn't that the whole thing? They doesn't London want a team?
They do. God, can you imagine that? No, there's no way. It's too far. Can you imagine the jet lag of doing that?
It would suck. Here's the thing: like if you're in easternmost, if you're New England going to San Francisco, it's like just as bad
No.
as going to
Well,
London. But if you're San
No, it's
Francisco
5
going to
hours
London,
to that. Yeah, it's like,
but yeah, but
Yeah.
about. But I'm like, but if
But
you're
yeah,
San
if you're-
Francisco, then it's a nightmare.
dude, no
I
way.
mean, they do games every year over there.
yeah, but it's like one, you know. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I don't know about that.
no way.
Looks cheap. Ouch.
yeah, I said it.
It's mostly Nick has a beef.
It looks like
That's
a prototype.
hint with this game.
It looks like a prototype.
mostly because of its cost compared to its look.
Yep.
And I do think you are right to have beef. Beef's a hint. Beef is a hint.
Beef is
Nick, beef is a hint.
So most people are saying food chain magnate. So it's a food chain empire, which is not correct, Mike.
Ooh, you're gonna be that person?
It's not correct.
But don't you think they meant magnate? All right, nope, Nick has judged it.
No.
Whoever you are, you gonna be.
That's for Mike.
mad.
That's right.
Okay.
It's food chain magnate,
Food
not food chain
chain
empire, but fine. So you're not wrong. Still love it. I literally
is.
refuse to play it out of principle.
You
'Cause
never-
it's like
you never
all-
said it was the correct one, man. But you can click it.
Oh, sorry. But
Oh,
it is the correct
okay, we
one.
all did that.
That is the correct one. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's a good game that could just. I mean, if Board&Dice wants to deluxify that,
Oh gosh,
holy
it would be
smokes.
huge. Let's be honest.
That'd be great.
Indeed. All right, Mikey. Cats, birds, bloodshed.
Cats,
birds, bloodshed.
what game you think that is? Who knows? Nick has a beef with the McDonald's game.
Indeed. Of course.
Not gonna lie, I ate McDonald's yesterday. I'm proud.
Proud
Yeah.
of it. Ain't nothing wrong
Got me
with
that Shamrock Shake. 'Tis the season.
Oh, is it the season already?
Well, it's about to be in March. You know, St. Patty's.
I guess that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
This is clearly Galaxy Trucker.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, there's bloodshed in Galaxy Trucker. Like, we have fun. Oh, my asteroid tore my ship in half. You're like, there was crew on board, right? Like,
Oh yeah, no, it's fun
it did not
until
go
you
well.
realize a lot of things are like that. You're like, this is fun until you really think about it. You're like,
Don't think deeply about the themes. You're like, it's dark.
This hurts a little bit.
It's darker.
And again, if you are joining us, feel free to join in. You can join in anytime. We are playing a game
anytime
with the chat.
Mid-question, you can hop in.
Mid-question. Please feel free to jump in. We'll leave this one open a little bit. Cats, birds, bloodshed.
It's just fun. I like making these because it's just fun to be able to have a clue include the word bloodshed.
It's great.
Bloodshed's
And
a
it's
great
accurate.
word for a bad thing, but like it's a fun word.
So most people are saying red. We got Isle of Blood Rage here to slay. Exploding Kittens playing Angry Birds.
Ooh,
that one is
that
correct.
should almost have points on creativity.
Correct answer was red.
Or root if you must.
Indeed.
But of
Root.
course, we prefer
Anyone who wrote root did get it
the
correct.
original Greek pronunciation of root.
Red. Indeed. All right. So now we have cut wheat mix.
So the first 5 were written by me. These ones are written by Nick, so it's fun. I
True.
can play along.
You
That
can
one I
play along.
saw. So cut wheat mix.
Yep.
I think that's good.
Cut wheat mix.
That's basically boils that
It's
game right
exact-
now.
that's all that game is, let's
exactly
be
what's
honest.
going on. Right there.
Indeed. Get these answers in, fam.
Get these answers in your butts. In you
Again,
butts,
we have
not in
4
your
rounds.
butts. 4 rounds of trivia. So as soon as we finish this one, we'll quickly check in on the scores overall.
Excuse me?
Hop into the next round, and it will keep your track of your score throughout the 4 rounds you're going to play. So again, not
Indeed.
anything that you need to do.
And then tomorrow,
Oh yeah,
we're gonna play.
Hype
We're gonna be
this
back tomorrow, by the way, at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
9:30 a.m. Sorry,
9:30. Sorry.
9:30 a.m. West Coast.
What's up, Mr. Imp?
Sir?
What did I say?
No, I
Oh,
sunk.
did the
I
chairs
sunk
do
mine
the
off.
thing?
So we're gonna be playing the world premiere of Founders of Teotihuacan tomorrow, which Raynard and Philip were just talking about.
They were
If you're watching right before this show,
the world premiere.
it's real good.
Yeah, super excited to play it.
So
All right,
pumped.
fam. So most people are saying Scythe said grainy robots, which is a good pun.
don't know.
Scythe was correct. I love the people who are just like, I'm just gonna put silly
What's up, Mr.
answers, not even try to get it. Hello, and again, feel free, everybody, to jump in this. You can jump in at any time.
Joe says, after Philip's explanation, I'm intrigued to watch this now.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, we haven't played it physically yet. I played it a couple times with Raynor, and Nick played it digitally once with us as well. And I'm so excited to play the real deal in front of us. It's a really good game. As they were saying, stuff completely different from Teotihuacan. There's
it's Teotihuacan in theme.
no overlap in terms of
Yeah.
mechanisms, but as I said, the DNA of Teotihuacan is there and theming and stuff. It's really a good tile-laying game.
Next up, we got Green Electricity Network.
I think I know this one. Green electricity. The only thing that's tripping me is the green, but I think, it fits still because Gloomhaven. Duh. Famously about building out electrical systems. I almost blew it just now.
Thanks, Mike.
Sorry about that. There's always one question where we just like have the answer up or just say it. We're like,
We're like,
there's
cool,
always
everyone-
one freebie in these quizzes. In this one, there's a design freebie. I'm going to give you one. If you don't get the correct answer, Raynor himself will ruin your life with salty candy.
That's true.
A never-ending amount of salts in candy.
Is it
I
because
like
the
some of
box is green? Maybe.
You ain't wrong.
You get green energy eventually.
You do. You do get to a point of green energy in
Most people are saying power grid. I like power green.
and
then someone said
power
power
grid?
And then Funkenschlag, is that power grid in German?
Oh man, it might
Is that
be.
power grid in
I
German?
think
Can
it
someone
is,
let us know?
Because that would be a Friedman freeze. That'd be the F.
Because it's
Hold
Friedman
on.
freeze. So Friedman freeze, all Friedman
think
freeze grains
Funkenschlag.
are very green, which is why it's
Okay, now
see, that
thank
is
you.
the German. Okay, cool. That's why I was like, I think Funkenschlag is the.
Dude, I want it to be Funkenschlag over here. It's much more fun.
I know, I agree. All right, so that's good job on that one. That one's like Okay, I was like, I
Because
think
you do
Fuchsia.
get green energy. You do get
You do
like,
mention, and the
renewable
box
energy.
is very green. Yes.
Yeah, and the box is quite green. And again, the Fuchsenschlag makes it an F game. Because Freeman Freeze
Movie
be doing that.
monsters attack.
That's great. I love that. Ooh, I think we're gonna have some good scores here, man.
I think we are. I love
this.
This again, it's one of those things where it's very, very easy when you're creating these games to make them way too hard. Because you're like, this is easy, but it's like you're literally are the one thinking of the answers.
Of course, it's like, of course you know the answer. You know the answer.
And there's definitely been time where like we played a game. Usually during the podcast, this game is broken. We're like, oh, that was way too hard. And so like,
that was too in my own brain. Wingspan. The birds are Frankenstein.
You know,
it's the only way.
It's like the crows, you know?
Ooh, crows are always bad omen.
Crows are
Wingspan's an evil game. I didn't know this. It's about monsters and things.
All right, got some interesting answers coming through here.
Okay. Now all of a sudden okay. Well, for what, like, and just now I was like, I'm like, oh, I know this game, and then I realized I had never said it in my head. And all of a sudden I was like, what is the name of that game? And then it popped back in. I was just like, oh,
yeah, we got it.
Whew.
All righty. So most people are saying horrified. We got King of Tokyo, Rampage, or King of Tokyo. Or the correct answer was horrified because you are literally playing specific movie monsters. Although King of Tokyo and Rampage are all
playing off of tropes.
They are.
Horrified is specifically universal movie monsters.
That is, all those are like...
Those are good answers, though. 100% good answers on that one. We
good answers, but some of you were wrong. Boom. Ooh.
Good answers, but are they correct answers?
Ooh, pretty glass. Ooh is a word, by the way.
Ooh, pretty glass.
Pretty glass.
Pretty glass. Pretty glass.
Are you doing Dumb and Dumber reference?
Doing Dumb and Dumber reference.
Weird.
To poor Petey the bird. I'm Pretty Bird. Probably want a cracker.
All right, so we're on question 9. So we have one more of this one, and then right after this, we're going to a game called This or That, which is just a 50-50 mix.
With Unmatched now, Barry, you're kind of not wrong because they do have Bloody Mary, who's like literally smashing through a mirror. It's not pretty.
She is terrifying. Her cards are legitimately terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, classifies as a word. Yeah, it was the Wordle today. You didn't know that?
That's right.
Check Topical humor.
So most people are saying Sagrada. We got Sagrada your butts, which is true.
Saying Glass of Sintra is also
pretty.
So
here's the thing.
So that to me implies that you know the correct answer, but you're saying, but also this game.
Well, see, as the answers, I put Sagrada and Azul Stained Glass of Sintra because I was like, you know what? Both those are right. Now, this person said Azul, just straight up Azul. And Azul is no glass.
Azul, it is
tiles. And so I'm actually not going to award that one because Stained Glass of Sintra is specifically about...
Feel free to lodge complaints at Rainer_Board&Dice.
Yes, please.
He'll be taking any and all complaints from the judge.
Sagrada, or specifically the second Azul, would have been acceptable. Okay. The first one, unfortunately not.
Last one of this round, folks. Kittens are comfy.
Boom.
Facts.
Kittens are comfy. They are liquid.
They are bread loaves. As we discovered last night in the case of like a Pusheen
very bread loaf cat.
Very bread loafy. Corgis are bread loafy too, so are corgis cats?
Corgis are coming up.
They're more cat than dog.
Yeah. Corgis are coming up.
Corgis are
all right, get these answers in, fam.
They're on top of this one. Oh, this one is Wingspan. Because birds eat cats. Cats eat birds. I forgot who runs, who's higher in the food chain there. Although if a bald eagle swooped up a cat, I'd be like, we're not going to get in the middle of this conflict. This is going back before our time. Plus, I'm not messing with that bird. That bird's too strong. This is Blood Rage. Kittens are comfy, and they're in Yggdrasil, so we fight in Yggdrasil for the love of the cats.
True.
We're these cat gods here.
All righty, fam.
They say it rains a lot in England, but weather in Germany will always be wetter. Better. Oh, you don't.
Most people are saying calico. Calico blankets are comfy. Calico was the correct answer. Pusheen picked really every cat game is pretty comfy, but I was specifically going with Calico because there's literally a comfy cat sitting on a blanket on
Facts.
So let's go ahead and see
How are we looking?
Who's in the lead? Ooh, Naubari got a
Oh.
10 out of 10 for
Well,
Naubari.
Naubari came to play. Naubari turned the hat on backward.
Wow.
Like Sly Stallone and over the top when he goes to do his arm wrestling.
It does it, you know?
It's a little bit.
All right, so we got
Yeah.
Naubari, Hornets, Tropical Penguin, but honestly, the lowest is like 400. So, like,
Okay.
this is everyone's still in
Anybody's
this.
game.
All righty, fam. So we're gonna go ahead and warp over to the next round. It's called This or That. You don't need to do anything. Should warp you over there with us. If it does take a second, give it a second. Sometimes for some people,
You
it takes
can
a little bit
refresh
longer.
sometimes. Yeah. It should be warping you over to this or that. And you should see a thing that says at the top, this or that. And the trivia game will begin shortly. Cascadia. What's your favorite nature-based pairing game? Cascadia, Calico, or Verdant? Haven't tried Verdant, but Cascadia for
Want
sure
to.
between Calico and Cascadia with Naubari on that one. We have both. We're going to keep Calico for sure. Calico is brutal sometimes.
It's tough.
Cascadia feels a little bit more open by not having a physically confined space that
Yeah.
you're building within. And so
One
that makes
that
all the
is
difference.
right there with it is Keystone North America, which we haven't gotten yet, but that was a Kickstarter game that's also nature themed and really
And
puzzly.
spatial. Yeah.
Really good though.
Very
Okay,
good.
fam.
Yeah, we have
So
a prototype over it. We should play that again. I really like that game.
this is gonna be this or that. Mike came up with this round. So this is basically going to be, there's gonna be a question and you have to choose one or two. It's gonna be
It's either this or it's that. And I'll tell you what the
That's it.
questions are, but you're going to select, well, I think this is that or that is this. It's this or that.
Yeah, so we're gonna have this one go a little quicker because all you have to do is click. Remember, once you click, you can't undo anything. So rest your fingies. All
Watch
right.
the thumbs. All right, so the first question is going to be, how many games released in 2020 are currently, as of this morning, in the top 100 on BGG? Are 4 games from 2020 in the top 100, or are 6 games from 2020 in the top 100? That's what I want to know.
It's pretty good.
That's what I want to know.
Either way, it's pretty good.
I want to see the splits on these. I love these ones because it puts in like a pie.
Yeah,
or
so these
not,
ones put it
bar
like
graph,
in a
you know?
pie chart, which is pretty cool. But this is 50-50. So regardless of how much
Yeah.
you know about board
This
games,
is nice. This is where people can make up ground. You're like,
Yeah.
I got a 50-50 shot. I'm just going to click randomly. Always put C on the Scantron if you don't know the answer, right? Because it's going to,
I think that has been thoroughly debunked.
100% made up. You're supposed to do B.
All righty. Ooh, so 8 people are saying, more people are saying 64, and then 6. Mikey, correct answer. Boom, is
6
6.
games from 2020 are in the top 100. At the bottom there, I wrote them down under notes for the question.
Oh, you did?
What do we
my
got?
man. So they are On Mars, Lost Ruins of Arnak, Pandemic Legacy Season 0, Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, Dune Imperium, and Eclipse Second Dawn.
6 games from 2020. Isn't that wild? All right, that's number 1.
3 of
here.
those 6 are kind of remix.
Yeah.
Pandemic Legacy, which is not a remake necessarily.
Jaws of the Lion.
Jaws of the Lion, and then Eclipse Second Dawn. All right, let's go.
But they still count.
They still count.
Dune
Okay.
Imperium and Lost Ruins of Arnak, speaking of games in the top 100, always get compared. But which game is more highly ranked on BGG? Is it Dune Imperium or Lost Ruins that people agree is best?
Indeed. I will tell you right now, they're both in the top 50.
They're both in the top 50.
Yeah.
Both have done quite well for themselves.
Quite well.
You know, quite well for themselves.
What?
I wanted you to do your trick again.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much. I want you to be like my hype man. We can hit it with a boop at any point.
Bless.
Overboss. Oh yeah. You know what? You're right. Talking about games like Calico where you pair tiles and things.
Overboss
is the same situation going on.
In terms of drafting and stuff, yeah.
And it is very satisfying as well. That you're in a limited space, but it's a lot. Overboss is a fantastic, easy to get into game.
Yes, it's very
quick,
it's lighter for sure.
very light, very fun. Like that game a lot. This is a vote from the heart. So the answer is Wingspan.
Boom.
All right, more people are saying that Lost Ruins of Arnak is more highly ranked on BGG, but you know what, Nick?
Ooh, that hurts.
BGG is so often wrong.
They are. Dune Imperium is currently 16, and Lost Ruins is 32. Well, both are outstandingly high, you know. But
16, dude. I was amazed. Like, what?
Oh, okay, we got some Board and Dice trivia.
Okay.
Which game is considered more complex? Now, this is based on the BGG ranking, yes?
BGG rankings of complexity from 0 to 5. Games get ranked. You can rank the complexity, 5 being highest, 1 stuff being lower. Which of these games is considered more complex? Teotihuacan City of Gods or Tekhenu Obelisk of the Sun by the users
One
of
has
Board Game
100%
Geek?
more obelisks.
That's true.
Rainer said, "LOL, I don't know this one."
Well, what's your guess, Rainer?
Well, don't put it in the chat, right?
No, yeah, sway the people.
Sway the people. Actually, it's true. What do you want?
Sway the people.
And again, feel free to jump in, everybody. If you are just getting here,
It's the T answer. Yes, if you go T, you won't go wrong.
You
Unless
won't go
do
wrong.
Go to the wrong T,
you'll
be wrong.
be incredibly wrong.
But it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
The answer is Zolkin. Must be Zapotec.
Zapotec, great game. I freaking love Zapotec.
Zapotec's
All
awesome.
talk, real talk. Love
I am so excited for the loot box
Me too.
and all the stuff they provide. There's wacky stuff. in
Yeah.
there. More people are saying,
it was 6-6, and then it just moved to 7.
54% people saying Teotihuacan is the more complex game according to the user of Board Game Geek. I would disagree and say Tekhenu is, and
I
people
love
agree.
that the minority has been the right answer every single time.
So Teotihuacan, if I'm not mistaken, is ranked 3.77 on
Yep.
complexity, which
Yep.
is not complex.
yeah,
And Tekhenu comes in at 4.1.
it's in the 4s. I could agree. I have a hard time grokking.
The thing about this, and this is the thing
Tekhenu.
that's interesting. Now, of course, this is all subjective. This is people putting in their opinion about stuff, and it just gives you a kind of a aggregate, I don't know if that's the right word, number of stuff. Anyway, I think people think Tekhenu is more complicated because it feels so tight.
Yeah.
But what you're doing, the actions and stuff are
not
not
that
necessarily more complicated than a Teotihuacan, but I think it feels brutal because you strategically you're like,
It's rough. I like the game, but I have a very hard time grokking it.
Taylor and BG is very wrong.
All right, so which game
You're not
has
wrong.
more perfect 10 ratings, Monopoly or the Game of Life? I have
Which one?
no idea on this one.
Which on BGG, which game do more people say this is a 10 out of 10? Now I will tell you this. Most people who use Board Game Geek regularly are not also regular players of Monopoly in the Game of Life.
It's true.
But some have taken the time.
There's over 100 for each. I'll tell you that right now.
There is over 100 for each. For these games that have been out for, better parts of a century.
You think it'd be a little more, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Mary says, and I was right. Yeah, I mean, I do think Tekhenu is more complex than Teotihuacan simply because of that tightness factor, but the actions I don't think are. I do think it's more complicated, but I don't think it's a huge.
But I feel
gap.
like a lot of board dice games aren't that what I would consider complicated, but are there's hard
often
decisions.
a lot that you could do and a lot
Yeah.
to consider.
Well, it's like Teotihuacan Suyu, I don't think it's necessarily a complicated game, but there's so many
the player
options.
aid is the size of a movie poster.
That's true.
So there is that.
Indeed, who knows?
But it
All
has
right.
everything on it. And it takes care of you. You can live by, and I do live by that player aid. I love that.
Oh,
thing.
it's the best.
My
It's the best
favorite.
player
I think
aid.
it's like talking about favorite components of games. I'd be like, I think the Teotihuacan Suyu
Yeah.
player aid because it like
Ooh, that's a good one. What's
has
your favorite player aid?
everything. It's so good.
Indeed.
I love that game so much.
Jenna Rose. It's Jenna Rose.
Oh, I need to get in on this.
Jenna.
At the bottom there, crowd.live, you can enter in that code at the bottom or click the link and you can hop in right now. You can literally
Go
hop
there,
in
Jenna.
right now.
Go right there.
So right now the question is, which game is more perfect 10s on BGG? Is it Monopoly or the Game of Life? 57% of people say it's the Game of Life. 43% say it's Monopoly. Folks,
Boom. Of course it's
you
Monopoly.
mustn't
It's the biggest game ever.
question the juggernaut that is Monopoly.
It is. Mikey, 384 perfect 10s for Monopoly.
It's not that many.
Not really. And then 218 for the Game of Life. Both not great. Let's be honest.
both not great.
But not
But,
great.
Monopoly has more. Simply, I think that's based purely on name recognition. If nothing else.
It's the Monopoly's the biggest game ever. Hate to break it to you. It's the
It
biggest
is.
game ever.
I know.
Mikey, which game has been featured in more board games though? London or Paris?
Which city is more frequently featured in board games? The city of London or Paris?
What does featured in board games mean?
Like set? Like which?
Okay.
Or there's a card,
Pandemic
a place you
wouldn't
can
count.
visit.
Yeah, okay, I see.
No, I think Pandemic would.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
How'd you look
it
this
would
up?
count toward both. On BGG, there's families and they have like
Paris,
themes and
yeah.
cities and stuff. So I went
Okay.
based off that. This is going to be, linked games that have London as part of the theming and stuff, or Paris as part of the theming. Which city do you think appears more in board games, London or Paris? This one I don't unfortunately have the number off the top of my head about how many, but one is higher. Is it this or is it that, Nick?
Question. Jenna, I just sent you a whisper. Okay. Ooh, Mikey. Dead even. You gotta love a dead even.
Ooh, Now, if y'all gonna be mad because it's jolly out, jolly out England and London. I was honestly surprised by that. I figured Paris being a more romantic, beautiful, like considered a beautiful place would be more, but London is just so London. I guess around. Yeah. I was very surprised with that.
Yeah.
London appears more in board games than Paris, at least to this point.
All righty. This one, who has more top games in the BGG Top 1000?
Who has more of their games in the top 1,000 of BGG? Uwe Rosenberg or Vito Lacerda?
I honestly don't.
Hitters.
Mike made this round. I don't know, and there's no notes saying it.
I didn't put notes?
No.
Okay, I'll relook it up because it was... I was like...
My guess is Uwe, because Uwe is just strictly more prolific. That's why I would think it's Uwe for that reason. But at the same time, like Vito Lacerda has like 4 games in the top 100. I mean, it's pretty insane how well received his games are like that. Right. And thank you all for being here again. You can join in on this at any old time.
Any old time you like.
Any old time you like. Any old time you like. All right.
Any time,
ooh, most people agree with me. 79% of people are saying Uwe. Good old Uwe. Loves Uwe. What was I thinking about the other day with Uwe? I don't know. I think we just recorded a Game House for Le Havre. Man, that game was good, y'all. It's good. Uwe is correct. It's super correct.
Uwe Rosenberg has 18 games in the top 1,000. Uwe Rosenberg has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the top 100.
Wow.
Vito Lacerda, most games that person makes are highly, highly regarded.
Wow.
But I do think it comes down to being
prolific.
Uwe is more prolific.
Because Uwe has like Cottage Garden and like Patchwork and things like that. Like Vito Lacerda, I mean, you have the what's the game called? The
Mercado de Lisboa.
Yeah, like that one. But that's Vito does very, very many low-ranked games.
But I'd say like the thing about that is doesn't have that many games, period. But they are, like you said, they're very highly regarded. Vito Lacerda has 3 games in the top within the 50s of
which is insane. By the way, which game has a higher player count, Terra Mystica or Gaia Project?
Which one's a higher player
know.
Count? I didn't know that they were different. Turns out they are.
They are.
Vito
like
Lacerda
has
game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the top 1,000. Not bad.
Which is still insane if you think about it. Like,
Pretty
which game has a higher player count, Terra Mystica or Gaia Project?
But like right now, Vito Lacerda on Mars is 53, the Gallerist 58, Lisboa 59.
Yes. Insane. I mean,
pretty wild.
And these are different, fam. Mike is not bamboozling you here.
I'm not.
Apparently, they're different.
The thing that's interesting, one has a higher player count, but they have the same amount of player counts. What does he mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, then get wrecked. It blew my mind.
I thought it was being
genius when I came up with this. I mean, not this, but like I thought of this.
So more people are saying Terra Mystica has a higher player count than Gaia Project.
Now, to be clear, there might be stuff with expansion that changed this.
Of course, the obligatory 9th player expansion.
So slightly more people are saying Terra Mystica. It's true.
It is true.
Terra Mystica is a 2 to 5 player game. Gaia Project is a 1 to 4 player game. So they each have 4 possible player counts.
Get wrecked.
Wow. But one can solo to 4, one can't solo to 5. So they both have 4 player counts, but one is higher.
Indeed.
Whoa.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and pick it up. Keep going. Which Azul has more tiles, Azul or Azul Sumer Pavilion?
They don't have the same amount of tiles.
They don't. Which I don't know. I've never played Azul Summer Pavilion, so.
And we're talking specifically about the tiles that you're putting in the thing, so not the little 1-player tile for Azul.
That would be ridiculous.
All right, I'm talking about the main tiles. I probably didn't need to explain that, but I did. Ayo, got it right. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's up. All righty, get him in there. So we're almost done with this round, and the next round is going to be Component Corner, where we're going to be showing you components from games.
I got stuff over here.
And you're going to have to tell us what they come from.
Now, for that, maybe I'll have you turn this because I forgot the exact order.
Okay, I'll let
So I'll make
let
sure
you know. I'll point to like which one is which. Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah. Alrighty. So more people saying Summer Pavilion. I
Ooh.
honestly don't know the answer. Azul doesn't have that many tiles, so my guess would be Summer Pavilion.
How many tiles do you think Azul has?
I'd probably say like 75.
All right.
Is what I'd say. What's right? Okay, so I was right about that.
Azul has 100.
Oh, you doing it in here? Okay.
Summer Pavilion has 136.
Is there 100,000 Azul? Wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel
20
like
of
that
each
much.
of the 5 colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Which isn't that
136 for Summer Pavilion. Okay.
many. A little
Okay.
starburst.
Let's go.
Which
Mikey.
game mechanism shows up more frequently in the BGG Top 100? Variable player powers, so games with variable player powers, or modular boards. And variable player powers is just anything with abilities, basically. Right? Variable player powers or modular boards, which shows up more in the Top 100? I will tell you this, they both show up a lot.
That's fair.
People be loving this, and I'm one of them. You add variable player powers to a game, I'm more interested by default.
Yes.
Best thing Teotihuacan ever did, variable player powers. Just like,
Yep.
thank you. Thank you. That's all I
Thank you.
needed.
Thank you for that.
So stoked. But which one feels better, squares versus diamonds? I haven't played Summer Pavilion. I really want to. I gotta go squares. They're just nice.
I like the squares. I've never played Summer Pavilion. I want to. Haven't ever gotten around to it though. Okay, more people are saying variable player powers, which is correct, and that makes sense to me because I feel like that's easier to do than modular boards. I feel like modular
Yes.
boards are tough. So
Yes.
like you said, the variable player powers is present in 49 of the top 100.
Yeah.
Modular boards is featured in 20, which is still pretty nuts.
Still a lot.
But half the games.
Yeah.
Again,
Because you
variable
gotta think
player
about it.
powers.
All 3 Pandemic Legacies.
So
Blue
many
Haven,
games.
Jaws of the Lion.
So many games.
So many.
Yeah.
Clans of Caledonia because you have a clan ability. Like
Yeah,
it literally
yeah.
comes down to those small abilities. Yeah, so variable
insane.
player powers is incredibly.
Good call, everybody. All right, last one of this round, Mikey.
Which game is objectively to us more difficult to pronounce correctly? Teotihuacan or Trismegistus?
I'm not going to say it because I can't pronounce one of these.
Which one is objectively to us more difficult to pronounce correctly? This is just for funsies. Sorry to math on stream. Slivers, you can math wherever you want.
Don't you dare
It's a
do
free
it again.
country.
Don't
Live
you
in
dare do it
America.
again, Slivers.
All right.
Ever again.
In a country that's rapidly forgetting math, math all you want. I think it's good to
I think
see.
every year we're becoming more illiterate too, which is great.
We're not going up in many categories that we can be proud of.
I said Trismegistus. That's what I used to call it because I'm not gonna lie, fam. I can't say one of these. And it's that one. Trismegistus?
Trismegistus.
I can't
Am
say
I
it.
right?
I don't know what.
Right? You've
Teotihuacan is easy.
given me pronunciation tips on it. Teotihuacan is we've had time to learn. Trismegistus is a wild one.
Teotihuacan is easy because it's phonetic. It's perfectly phonetic. Teotihuacan.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
Teotihuacan to me is the
chill.
easiest because it looks difficult when we first see it, but it's just phonetic.
I feel like the T games, it's like the joke, but they honestly all
They're not that bad.
once you get into like
They're
Tekhenu,
really
it's
not.
like
Yeah.
it's not
Tabanusi's not bad. Yeah,
not
yeah.
that wild.
All right, fam. So here is Tropical Penguin and the Clyde man, each with 800.
Coming in strong.
Ooh, coming
Hornets
in
on
strong.
7.
Hornets on 7. Okay, so this is this for this round.
Jenna Rose out here with 3. I mean, that's pretty good
Especially because you came in late
mid-round.
too, so that's pretty good. Okay, so then this is
Trismegistus. See, I did
Same.
Trismegistus. I didn't even do it right.
Can't do it.
Trismegistus.
So this is it overall of the last 2 rounds. So Tropical Penguin and the Clyde man both tied now for first and second points.
Ooh, Hornets and now Barry on 1600.
Dropping like flies, those two.
Ooh, what's up, Dutch?
What's up, Dutch? How you, baby?
God dang, Dutch.
Okay, fam, we are going to no, that's not the next. That's not the next round. The next round's gonna be this one. Okay.
Component corner. I know the first one.
Alrighty, so we are going to move over to component corner. You don't have to do anything else.
Don't
Boom.
you do a dang thing.
You should have warped.
Should have warped. It's not my fault. BG has all sorts of wrong answers. Whee! So if you can pull back, or I have that ability. Is it me? I think I'm the one. I'm the one with the power. I also want to make sure we get.
All right, fam, this is the code right there that you can use to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, although if you use an old code, that you still should bring you.
Should just warp you straight to where we are.
But nonetheless, if you want to join, please feel free. If this looks like fun, it really is.
I can't see it.
Okay, it's Sony.
somewhere in here.
It's
No, that ain't right.
Where is it? Where is it?
Where's our Sony? Oh, because it's off.
Oh,
I'm
it's
looking at
off.
the lit
That's
up
right.
stuff.
Yeah, I think it's right above the other cameras.
Ooh, baby, I am so.
Oh, it's right there, beneath the GH5.
Okay, right there.
Boom. Okay.
Oh, hey.
That's here. That's right here. Okay.
Okay.
Now we can start.
We're gonna be putting stuff on this. So
We're gonna put stuff so you can see it in real time.
Yeah. Okay. So go and start this round so we can maybe move this window about.
I think it's probably fine.
Right. So basically, the question is always going to be, what game is this piece from? Because we're going to show you some game pieces.
And you're going to have to write this one in.
This is a component
again,
corner.
Spelling doesn't matter as long as we can figure out what you were trying to spell.
So you need to tell us, what piece does this game belong to? All right? Nick, why don't you start the first one? And we're going to show you the first piece is... That. The heck is this? What the heck is this? All right, what is that? Someone tell me, please, what the heck this is. It's very aggressive. Boom. All right. Let's enhance. Do you see what's happening here?
The glyphs.
Do you see this?
Enhance on the glyphs.
Do you see what's happening? What the heck is this? Sir? Someone tell me what's going on here.
Obelisk intensifies. All right.
It is an obelisk. What game could that be from?
So most people are saying Tekhenu. So this is covering some things.
What else we got?
Someone said obelisk of the sun, Teotihuacan. Someone just said obelisk, which is, you're not wrong. Tekhenu, obelisk of the sun, or just Tekhenu
Smartphone Inc. Hello.
was, hello.
Yeah.
Was correct.
This from Tekhenu, obelisk of the sun.
All right, Mikey.
From Board&Dice. Play it.
That one. Yes.
Yeah. All right, what the heck is this from?
It's open.
I don't want to flip it over because mine on the... Okay, we're good.
It's a double thick board.
It's a double thick. Doubly thick.
Thick with 3 C's.
Why is it not painted? We haven't gotten to painting. There's so many people who have done like really cool stuff with the obelisk.
Yeah.
We just haven't gotten to it yet.
I have so much stuff to paint. I just can't. I ain't got time.
We have to finish our unmatched set and get it delivered to people before we do any other artistic endeavors.
We have so many things. Not to mention, I have 2 games I need to paint for people too.
Yeah.
Like we have a lot of stuff we have to do.
What is this from?
What is this from?
What the heck is this? Again, doubles on the thickies. Let's go ahead and enhance.
Ooh, might
give
get
it a little bit of
Look at
this.
this. Look at that enhancing.
Whoa. That's cool looking. Whoa. Sweet. That's tight. Look at that.
Wow.
Whoa. Dude, the linen finish is giving it the trip.
Linen finish is not great for filming, by the way. Alrighty.
Boom. There you go.
Okay, so answers, we got fantastic factories. We have fantastic factorials, which I think is, you're being trolly, but yes. Got Blood Rage, Power Grid, no idea, which I appreciate. And the Smartphone Inc., it was fantastical factories, indeed. This is your player board?
But yeah, background became visible. Yeah, I was freaking it out. I was like, whoa. All right, that is fantastic factories.
Okay, next one is going to be that one. Forward. That one.
All right. It's going to need an enhance.
This one going to need an enhance.
What
all right,
it's
open.
What is this?
Look at this. Look at the cuteness.
Look at it.
Look at the cuteness. Look at it.
For comparison, see how zoomed in we are. That's the obelisk. That is not an obelisk. What the heck is
this
that?
Is not a very
Excuse
big
me.
kitten.
What the heck is this?
What the same heck is this?
Juicy fruits. That is a banana.
Mango stain.
Most wants to know the cat's name.
Yeah, you do. I don't know how we're gonna live.
I know.
Tekhenu, cat of the sun. Yes, pretty much.
Oh, hey. That's not.
Just I knew this one.
It's a good one. We have talked about this a couple times during this quiz.
We have a little bit. Most people, everyone's saying Calico. Someone put Calico with a little cat emoji, which is, I wish I could award double points for. We're not allowed to.
It's Calico. It's Calico cat.
All right, Mikey. Next one is going to be that one. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry. Rehance. What in the heck is this? What is that? What is that?
Activated charcoal?
Yep. You
Yep.
got it. I'm going to give you a hint. What is this?
Oh.
What? The glow up, though. Look at the cast.
Look at the beauty. That's how you can see how precise our lights are. Look at that, perfect.
Actually, I'm very happy. I'm proud of that. All right, look at our light. What the heck is this?
What is this?
What's going on here? Huh? What's this about? This what you do with the kids in school? Huh? You do some of this? Is that what's going on? Heck is that? I really don't know until the answer. So Pretty love this game. We do too.
Yes, this game is incredible. If you watched our top 10 underrated games, this was high up there because this game is great.
This has a small expansion coming out,
which I'm very excited
next
about.
month.
Pandemic Wrath of the Lich King.
April.
Yes, this is the Lich King.
Yeah,
it's very
abstract,
minimalist.
very abstract.
They went minimalist with the Lich King. Everything else is really nice.
Blizzard all of a sudden said they had budget issues and they couldn't afford a mini.
It was
Lich King,
unfortunate.
so
It
it's
was
just this
unfortunate.
abstracted pillar.
Alrighty.
What are people saying?
Everyone is saying Mandala Stones, which is correct.
It is one of the artists.
It's so
from
good.
Mandala Stones.
It is so darn good.
Good call.
Okay, Mikey, we need yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We're staying in tight. We're going. This is the small section, folks. What the heck is this?
Ooh, great game.
This is a little toughy stuffy. I'm gonna show you a couple
toughy.
sides. It's got this great texture.
It's got a great texture, big thick tiles.
They are very satisfying to the touch. These pieces are so great.
They're very
That's the
nice.
back side. That's the front side. You do see both sides in the game.
You do.
What is
And
this?
there are many different,
What's
the
this
same
about?
ones with different symbols on them.
What the heck is this? Huh?
And Jenny said, I thought it was that, but I doubted myself. You can't doubt yourself, Jenny. You must believe. You must believe, Jenna.
It's the best thing in trivia. Everyone does it, where you're like,
Yep.
it's this. No, it's that. And they're like, your instincts are so correct. What the heck is this? What's going on here? What is this? Is this a symbol for vaping? Huh? You and the kids on like cotton candy stuff again? Huh?
You and those crazy kids
Brass
vaping.
Birmingham. This is the beer barrel.
Yeah, if you want to join
This
in
is
on this.
one iron clay. Look how thick they
Look how
are. That's why
thick
people
that
want them.
is.
I want the iron clays, dude. We don't need them for anything, but I want them. They're just very nice poker chips.
So we have Dragon Castle. Someone said Pax Speaker. Someone said Dragon. It's behind the thing. Someone said Dragon Palace.
I think we can award that.
I don't know. It's wrong.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
It's wrong.
It's up to
We'll
you.
award Dragon Palace. That's wrong.
It
Or
is
make
from
you
Dragon
know
Castle.
that is
Pax Speaker is not a
wrong.
bad guess because you do stand stuff up that's, I think, pretty nice. That's a pretty good guess, but it is Dragon Castle.
Torben said, this is my wife's favorite game. All right, Dragon Castle is great. And Torben,
It's a
jump
great
in.
game.
You
Great
can
app.
jump in at any point.
Great app on BGA works really well too.
Oh, Dragon Castle was correct, yes. Okay, Mikey. Oh, that.
This?
Yeah.
All right.
D Hans.
Stand by. Stand by.
D
hands.
D Hans. D hands.
What the heck is this?
What the heck is
What the
that?
heck is this?
This is my hand. It's quite large.
It's quite large, and also it helps to see from the side. What the heck is this? Look at this little house.
What does this do? What does this part do?
What's that about?
What's that do?
I'll put it like that. Boom. What the heck is that?
It's a very cool piece.
What in the world?
I'll say this is one piece of many. Let's just put it that.
There is lag, right? Between us and you, almost certainly, yeah.
Probably. That's why I say always watch your phones or wherever you're playing
when
with it.
questions are coming.
Follow that. Because now this one's a little harder because we are showing these through our streaming service. So, but there probably is some
ample
lag.
time
Yeah.
for people to answer for that reason because yeah. But we wanted to be able to like freely grab stuff and move it
Yeah.
around. So.
And we can zoom in and out and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean zoom it in? You want me to zoom it in? Look at that.
Look at that.
Whoa!
Look at that. What is that? What
Look at
is
that.
this?
Look at this little door. Look, it's a little door, dude.
I know.
Isn't that great?
It's great.
Details.
Okay. All right, so we got a lot of different answers. We got 4 gardens.
This one's tricksy.
Pagoda. I'll tell you right now, it is a pagoda.
The thing is that this is a pagoda,
It's
but
not from
is
the
it the
game
game
Pagoda.
Pagoda?
Tang Garden, no.
Oh,
Four
Tang Garden's
Seasons,
great.
no. It is indeed
Oh.
4 Gardens. Tough one. But yeah, there's 4. This giant pagoda. It's really cool. And it turns. That's what this is for, is it turns. It's very, very cool.
It's an interesting thing. No, Bryce, I didn't get my joke answer of Rhino Hero Super Battle in. You did now.
4 Gardens was
That's
the correct
4
answer.
gardens, one piece of the pagoda. There's 4
Alrighty.
sections to it, I think.
Mikey, this one is going to be that one. Nope.
Rehance.
Rehance.
Now, this is a painted component that Nick has painted. What the heck is that? What in the world is this? What's going on here? Huh? Why, rabbit? Sort of metaphor?
Jenna, you were just talking about this
sort
game
of metaphor, huh?
In a video, you were just talking about this game.
Look at this. Look at the paint job Nick did. I think this is so freaking good.
That one turned out good. That one turned out good.
I think everything you painted in this game.
Yeah, but
good.
that was the best one.
What is this little timely rabbit worried about? Oh, is that a clue on the base? Did Nick put a cheeky clue on the base of
to be fair, I didn't put that on the base for this quiz show.
No, but it works out.
Look at the gloss varnish on that
Dude,
paint.
the gloss, dude, I'm serious. Like the gloss was like so tight. You did matte and then the gloss.
Only on the paint.
Because on the what?
I said it's painted. You said that word many
What
times.
did you say? Are you blowing this? Down force, because this is the official referee keeping time on the race. What the heck is this? I just want to show off some of Nick's painting. You are a dang fine painter.
You're doing good.
That one is this, huh? You want to talk about this white rabbit? Kids doing cocaine?
Let's do this saying, paint the rose. We got Everdell, the rose thingy game, which is correct. Stuffed Fables, not quite. Bunny Kingdom, no. The bunny's not quite this time. Someone said Alice in Wonderland. You're not wrong.
It is based in Alice in Wonderland's world, but the game is, of course, called Paint the Roses.
Great game.
Because you're trying to paint the roses before you get your head chopped off. You know that old classic tale.
Classic. That is Paint the Roses. Okay. Flat.
All right. I might. Ooh, what part should I give you first? Let's do this. We're gonna do this in a couple parts.
Okay.
If you're not feeling set on the answer, don't feel that you need to give it.
You cannot
right
undo
away.
an answer.
Because this is part one.
This
the
is
heck
big.
Is this? What is this? Excuse me, you want to explain yourself? What the heck is that?
Sexy.
It's just one part. Don't type it in if you're not feeling confident yet. I will show you another component. But what in the world?
We've gotten zero answers. It does look, it's not a ping pong paddle, I'll tell you that.
It could be though.
It could be.
All right. Should I put them together or apart?
Put together. I think people are gonna have a hard time getting it even with that.
Too. What the heck is that? Someone want to explain this one to me?
We can go.
Boom. What?
It's a ridiculous game.
Rehance. It is.
Rehance.
It's very fun. This is what we're seeing here. Is this a family-friendly stream?
It is a family-friendly stream.
But we're all making those jokes in our head. We know what's up. We know what's going on. Boom. All right, I'm gonna give you a demonstration of how this game plays because it's just really fun to play with.
And it's 100% the game right here. And it's great.
All right, you got this. Hey,
good flip. Good flip.
Ooh.
It's fun.
It's a great game.
It's a great con game.
It's a very silly game where you are taking, I'll tell you right now, this is a pancake. All right, and you have to flip pancakes. And if you drop them, then you lose it. You're trying to fulfill orders by getting the right pancakes, but you got to get them flipped, and it's so hard.
It's harder than it seems.
All right, nailed that, though. That's an apple pancake. Then there's different types of pancakes. You got to get them in the game.
You got a lot of different stuff.
29%. I'm pretty happy that 29% people know this because it is indeed flapjack flip out.
A lot of people say flipjacks or flapjack, pancake flip, pie flip.
You're not wrong.
All pizza party, y'all are kind of not wrong, but the correct answer is flapjack flip out.
Flapjack flip out, baby.
All right, next one up. We got a couple more, then we're going to the last
fun.
round. That right there. Yep.
All right.
Enhance. Great game.
What in the
Shouts out to Sass Queen
is
and
going
Visor.
on here? Boom.
Great game.
This is the titular figure in
Mm-hmm.
the game. What the heck is that? What in the heck is going on here? Someone explain this to me.
Someone explain it to me right now.
Why are you behind bars, huh? You selling counterfeit pills again in the school? Huh? Selling Tic Tacs to kids?
Tic Tacs kids.
You know you can't do that, right? Thanks for the Sass Queen clue.
Indeed.
Abyss. We'll go to the abyss of this man's heart.
Where's the rest of his face, Mike? Why is this person the Phantom?
Because he's the invisible man. because he's already left. This is just a disguise. He just like loosely assembled clothes in a sort of human shape so that the guards don't know that.
It is kind of Paula's online handle a bit.
Interesting. You're right. That is a good clue. I need to get the story on that. I don't know the story of.
I don't know either, actually. Alrighty, fam. Most people saying Bandito. We said, ooh, we played this at BGG Con. That's not the name of the game.
I mean, it could be correct, but also wrong.
So, it is Bandito.
It's Bandito.
One of the best filler games ever.
This is the Bandito and Bandito. There's Bandita as well, which I want to try.
Boom.
All right, finally.
Last one. We're going to de-hance a little bit.
De-hance. What a solid component this is.
This is
the coolest.
It's one of the best components ever.
Boom.
Look at that.
Look at that. What the heck is that?
So good.
Someone explain this to me. Oh, just saying, I wrote the name of the game in Italian instead of its actual language. Well, that's you, man. You're looking foolish out here saying Bandito or Bandito go. You know, that's on you.
Good stuff.
So this thing has got stuff that does things and bits and bobs, and this spins around. Oh, wow. What a great component, dude.
It's so good.
It's
one of the best.
Flippin' rad.
It's one of the best components ever.
Truly. Honga. Everyone knows that rabbit is a saber-toothed tiger in disguise.
It's true.
Famous.
So good. All right, fam. So this is the last question of this round. Then we're going to the last round.
Final round.
Which is really just, you don't need to know anything about board games.
No, it's just pure fun because it's called random crap on Amazon because Nick has found board games and random stuff on Amazon. And you got to tell us which is more expensive.
Which one's more expensive?
Or least expensive. And it's great.
Pulled some reviews from some of them. It's going to be great.
What is this from? This is really get the scope. I mean, this is a whole production in itself. And I mean, like, that is the coolest.
Dad just said, I just mentioned this artist on Discord. I feel like they're underrated. Yeah, Jeremy Fleury
Jeremy Fleury, yeah.
Jeremy Fleury. They do some games here and there. They did like Yamatai, similar, like very saturated, colorful art style.
How do they get their colors so
I don't know,
bright?
but I do wish they did more because they're so sensitive. Okay, this is Blood
beautiful.
Rage. Yes.
Now I've got
We got History of Shakespeare, which it is about plays.
theater, and it's a game about theater that we evangelize, but this one has animals, and of course that is history.
It is History of. If you've watched us, Brandon, we evangelize this game hard.
Yep.
Evangelize this game hard.
What a
Okay.
bit. What a great bit.
So that is it. So that round, I guess we can probably
Very nice. Yeah, I got you.
turn that one up. So the Clyde Man's doing great.
Out here. Putting in work.
Dag did it good. Now Barry came back, did some good stuff. All righty. Okay, so that is going to be for this round. And then how did Clyde Man pulling out? Ooh, now Barry back into
Hornets on 23.
into second place.
Dag on 22. Tropical Penguin 21. We got people at 16. Got 1,000 for Jacks. Not bad, y'all.
We
got one more round. B whoop out here of one.
Whoop.
All right, one final round where literally just go with your gut.
Go with your
probably
gut.
treat you right. So
Go
Clyde,
with
man.
your gut.
Hope you're feeling good about it because we got a hold on this lead.
Some people
now.
tanking this round. So this one's called Random Crap on Amazon. So what this round is?
What are you doing this round, Nick?
So this round is going to be basically I found a game on Amazon. The first 5 are going to be Board&Dice games because we're here for Board&Dice Con. The other 5 are going to be random games here and there. And I'm going to tell you the price of the game on Amazon in US dollars.
Yes.
Although that shouldn't really matter because the currency doesn't really matter. So I'm going to tell you the price of the game. Someone's going to tell you, like, it's like Teotihuacan, this much, da-da-da. And then I'm going to give you another random product on Amazon. I'm going to show you a picture of it. You have to tell me if that random product is more or less expensive than the game.
Yes.
So that's what it is. This random
Let's
thing,
rock this, man.
is this more or less expensive?
And I don't know these answers.
Mike does not.
So I'm going to give my opinions fully. Go with them or don't. I'm going off my gut.
And
but
for
let's
some
do
of them,
this.
I have I pulled a 5-star review and a 1-star review of each. This one, honestly, there were no reviews, but
I'm so surprised by that.
Okay, so Teotihuacan is $49.95 on Amazon.
Good
Is
price
this
range.
10-inch statue of a gnome riding a corgi more or less
10-inch
expensive?
statue, so it's yay high.
Yes. Is this more or less expensive
It's
than
probably a foot and a half
Teotihuacan,
long.
which is $49.95?
Look at the saddle on that corgi, dude.
Look how pumped that corgi is.
Wow.
And look how drunk that gnome is.
That gnome has had a day. I'm going to guess that is less expensive if that affects any of your guesses. I'm gonna guess that thing is like honestly pretty affordable, and you're gonna be like, we're getting that today. I'm gonna say this is $29.95. Or it's way more expensive. I don't know, but this is a white elephant gift written all over it, so I think they would price it to sell. That's my guess.
So what's the statue made of? I think it's made of some kind of resin or something like that.
It's just gold.
Gold.
Solid
By the way,
gold.
feel free to join in. This is the last round, so you probably won't be able to catch up. You definitely won't. But this is a fun one where you're literally just guessing.
I'll do great with this.
Okay. So
I think it's less.
35% of people saying more expensive. Oh, hold on real quick. Do I have anything? No, I don't. Okay, that's right. I didn't have anything. It is less expensive. Not too much less expensive. It is $35.99.
For sure getting a white elephant gift of this.
For this right here.
Boom. I know prices, folks.
It's made out of corgi.
Put me on the prices right.
Good job, everybody.
Corgi.
Okay. So, Mandala Stones is $31.95 on Amazon. Is this rainbow retractable folding stool more or less expensive? Okay. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
So this one, I have a 5-star review, says super seat. And then a 1-star review said the company delivered as promised. I don't know why that's a 1-star review.
That's a weird 1-star review.
But it was a 1-star review.
This looks like amazing technology because it goes up and then kind of clicks
and it goes into its little
in its own bag, which is also a cushion. Now, here's the thing. Do I trust myself to sit on this? No.
I don't know how robust it is.
But, like, I think it's great. I think it's... But what if it's like... Here's the thing. If it's less than $20, do not sit on it. You're going to get hurt. If it's like 40, it might be rated well.
You know?
I think it's more expensive.
What do we think, fam?
Foldable gold. Boom.
Indeed. Remember, the 1-star review was the company delivered as promised.
Dude, think of it, you just go into the place and you go like, and then you just sit right down.
That's awesome.
People are like, that's a winner.
Pretty even. Pretty even here. Oh, actually, exactly even.
I think it's more expensive than $31.95, which is a great deal for Mandala Stones. Go get it today.
Ooh, it's less expensive.
I'm worried about it.
It is $25.99.
I'm not sitting on it.
I don't trust this for bigger dudes. I don't trust this. I weigh a lot too. I know. I think it's plastic.
No, I'm not sitting on it.
I don't think I'm sitting on this either, fam. I don't think
that thing looks like a death trap.
It looks cool. It just, I don't.
It looks great.
In the picture, I had people standing on it, and I was like, nope, absolutely not.
I would maybe sit on it. Definitely not standing on it because it's just you're gonna roll an ankle.
No way. Absolutely no way.
Oh, it's just bad.
Okay. Origins First Builders is $60 on Amazon. Are these 10 plastic avocados more or less expensive?
Well, they're so realistic. Like,
they are
I like
realistic,
having an open half
like
of an
polyurethane
avocado.
plastic avocados.
No, it's got to be less expensive than $60. If they're more expensive,
there's 10 of them.
Are there reviews?
Hold on, let me see. Do I have reviews of these?
Do we have avocado reviews? I hope we do. Does it come with a fruit bowl? I doubt it. Now,
there were no reviews. As far as I can tell, 0 people have purchased these.
What I like about the avocados is that they're in various stages of ripeness, which makes it look realer.
They are interesting. And I believe some of them open, obviously. I don't think all of them open, if that changes your mind on, you do not get the table or the basket.
Can I remove the seed? It
looks like you can. It looks like you can.
Well, that's a fun dog toy for the dogs.
But you get 10 of them. These are very good.
Well, it's only $6 per avocado, which is cheaper than most actual avocados. If it's more expensive, I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm 1 for 2 so far. I think it's less expensive.
Wow, less expensive is winning.
I think it's like $20.
You know, these are the best darn fake avocados on the market.
What are you saying? What?
They were 68, 63.
What? And you're $7 a pop?
68, 63 for 10 of them. A bargain on the best day.
I mean, you aren't getting 10.
No, this is ridiculous.
But that's so much money.
This wasn't even the cheapest plastic fruit.
I'd rather get Origins First Builders, folks.
Get Origins First Builders. Much better than this. All right, we have Escape Tales The Awakening. It's $29.95. Is 2 pounds of powdered sour cream.
Oh, God.
2 pounds of powdered sour cream. Is it more?
That sounds awful.
Or less expensive than Escape Tales Awakening? I do have reviews. The sour cream, 5-star review, great for making salad dressings whenever you need it. The 1-star review was, no, just don't. It's not worth it. It's no ... Just don't. It's not worth it.
Oh my God. This sounds awful. Like,
Just sprinkle it like Salt Bay, sour cream bay.
oh.
So 2 pounds. I mean, it's powder. It's not very heavy. It's a jug.
That's a lot of sour cream, dude.
2 pounds of powdered sour cream. Is it more or less expensive than Escape Tales: The Awakening?
This should be illegal outside of wartime. It shouldn't be allowed.
Are the reviews ever why? Yes, sometimes.
This is probably less expensive.
What are we thinking, fam?
I can get my head around powdered milk. Like, I can get my head around that, fine.
There's a lot
This
of
is
powdered
wrong.
stuff.
This is wrong.
It says premium, though. It does say premium. It's not very big, but it does say premium.
And it's from a farm, so that's good.
I mean,
It's
technically.
Like, Hoosier Hill Farm. I think it's less expensive.
More people are saying more expensive.
Because how much is a thing of sour cream? This is some doomsday prepper stuff. Where you're like, well, it's going to be nuclear holocaust, but at least I can season my potatoes nice.
Luckily, it is less expensive.
Thank goodness.
Not that much. That's even worse to me. I don't want cheap powdered sour cream.
I don't want expensive powdered sour cream.
It is $24.99 for 2 pounds
That's
of
a
it.
lot of sour cream. I wonder how much sour cream that yields.
I don't
That's
even know.
insane.
That's so much.
This also looks like a death trap.
All right.
Oh my, this is my favorite route ever. It's so fun.
Okay. Tekhenu is $60.44 on Amazon. Is this Dragon Ball Z car hood vinyl more or less expensive?
Dude, I think it's tight.
I believe this is Vegetti, I think is this person's name, if you watch Dragon Ball. Okay.
Is that a real name?
No, it's something like that.
Is
though.
your like spiralize? It shoots out.
So there were no 1-star
Bits of
reviews, but the
cucumber.
5-star review is awesome value and quality. It was all very, very highly
it
reviewed
looks
stuff.
legit. Now, I would have to put this on myself.
Yes, I think
And
so.
How do you know? Are there different?
I would
ones
be
for
worried
different
that I would put it
cars?
on. I think you probably have to cut it to whatever your hood shape is. One of the reviews, like a 3-star, was like the face is too big. I'm like, yeah, it's mostly face.
It's like, yeah, it's that's what it is.
It is mostly face.
It's the hair is the rest of the car.
Wow.
More expensive. I agree. I think it's more expensive.
Y'all ain't never been more wrong in your
Are
life.
you serious?
You've never been more wrong in your life.
If it's less expensive, then it's gonna peel up. The first time you go 65, it's gonna go.
I don't think it's going to stay on your car very well. It's $58.90.
Okay. That's so funny.
If you ever look at our Amazon recommendation page, it's real weird.
insane. Nick has been doing this round on TGIB for a while. Our Amazon recommended is because it's a mix of board game stuff, weird stuff, and stuff my mom gets. It's the most weird, like, it's bizarre.
I'm glad all of you got that wrong. Good. Okay. Gloomhaven is $140 on Amazon. Is a sniff relief heated electric sinus mask more or less expensive? Here's the thing. I am sure these are useful for people with sinus problems. That thing looks horrible.
It looks very scary.
Okay. 5-star review, lightweight and comfortable. 1-star review, awful overpriced product. Who's right? Look at that. That looks like a nightmare.
I don't know about putting an electrically heated thing right next to my eyes.
So the price of the max speed you can go with that vinyl on there. Yeah, any higher than 58 miles an hour, it just peels right off.
I just picture it's like you see one edge go. It's like, uh-oh. It's like, it goes like onto your shield. You just have Goku or whatever, just like right in your face. It's the last thing you see before you go right off the road. Oh my God.
Man. Sniff relief heated electric sinus mask.
I don't like it's called sniff relief.
It just weirds me. It looks so weird.
Torture device looks like fun though.
They have people like playing guitar with this thing on. I'm like, no.
You know, it's getting
Stay in a
shredded
dark
while
room
we're
so no one can
getting
see
my
your
sinuses
weird
back in
discount
line.
villain face.
There's that movie like gosh, it's like a Scandinavian film. It's about a mom gets a plastic surgery and these kids. It's very weird. She's basically wearing that the whole time.
Yeah. So most people are saying less expensive, $140. I will tell
I
you,
think
this
it's
thing
more.
is expensive. It is a little bit less expensive, but
I'm doing really bad in this one.
so this one is
110?
I think it's like I forgot to write it down, but I think it was like 110, 120.
Yeah.
It was pretty close. It was pretty close.
She is so serene.
Look how happy she is. She can breathe so free right now. You know? All right. King
Can't
Domino.
have sinus problems if you no longer have sinuses because you burned them out.
King Domino is $99 on Amazon. Is a giant 8-inch squishable pug. There's so many squishable. There's like a big old waffle. You squish them. It's a stress relief thing. They're very cute.
I love that.
Is it more or less expensive? Okay. I will say the squishable pug, 5-star review. My granddaughter loved this squishy.
Yep.
1-star review. The head fell off in 10 days.
How stressed were you that you're like, serial killer, dude? Where are the sinus? Where are the sinus masks? It's like, literally, I can't breathe. Oh my God.
Brothers Murph here on Twitch. I love doing these quizzes.
Oh my God. Oh man. Poor bug. Poor bug got it. Oh man, I'm dying. It fell off in 10 days.
That fell off in 10 days. Who do you believe?
One to last at least 20.
It's pretty even. Pretty even. King Domino's
I have no idea what this thing is. Probably less. If the head fell off in 10 days, that poor granddaughter.
It
It's
is
more
more
expensive?
expensive.
Oh man.
It is $25.01. Do the eyes bug squitch? No, they do not.
This picture of this that lady in the slip relief just squeezing the hell out of this pug. Or the waffle was like,
All right. That was good. That
you
was
can
great.
practice guitar. You can.
I hope this is the prize for the Death Star
one.
West. Maybe we could get one of these.
Oh my God.
Okay.
We should do that. We should do that. What the heck is
So
this?
Seven Wonders Duels, $27.99, are 2 tree-faced bird feeders. So these are like these like you
You
put them
like
into the
tap
thing,
them in
and then
trees?
you put bird feed in their mouth, and they just sit. And I think you can move their eyes because there's lots of different things of their eyes being different. Okay. Okay, so 5-star review said, love my tree man, which makes sense. 1-star review said, not good for outside. I don't know where
would
you
you
would
put
put
it?
this then.
Goes in drywall good though.
You need a couple anchors for it.
Did the eyes bug out when you squish the bug? It's like,
I take it back. This looks haunted.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So those are a thing.
Do you think like 1 out of every 10 birds just gets devoured and goes like, just feed the tree?
So what do y'all think? More or less expensive?
They're $27.
You're getting 2 of them. I will say you're getting 2 of them.
I mean, the pieces
One of them
look
is less
kind of
expensive.
cool.
But I think this is so dependent. If you can get it to really match the color of the tree, this could be cool.
I think it could be very cool.
You know, but like,
We would do at Kids Space, we would make like faces on trees using mud and then
Yeah.
just dry stuff. That's
Yeah,
super
yeah.
fun. I think this is gonna be. I've been so wrong. I think it's less expensive, but I'm obviously in
Mike's
the
wrong.
minority. Wow. I'm like I got the first one right, and I don't think I've gotten one right since.
they are $38.99 for 2 of them. For one,
You do
of
get 2 of them.
You do get 2 of them. You do get 2 of them. All righty.
Ugh.
A couple more questions here, fam, and then we'll get out of your
Yeah.
hair. The Mind is $10.99 on Amazon. Is this weird screaming goat figurine more or less
It's
expensive?
doing the
I did not put in that that was in
Oh
the
yeah, I have no
description.
doubt about that.
So you press down and it yells. I don't know
Oh,
why you
man.
need this or want this, but is it more or less expensive than mine,
It's
which is
pretty
$10.99?
small, but I think
I would
it's
say-
I don't know.
Okay, 5-star review was the volume was just right. The 1-star review was not nearly loud enough.
I do want this to be loud. I want it to be like, ah! I love this. I think this is great. I think it should be our go-to
How
first
yoked
player
that-
marker.
Look how yoked that goat is.
Dude's pretty sweet
the
looking.
neck muscles.
From all the screaming. I think it's gonna be slightly more expensive because this is such a white elephant gift type of thing. Now, before I said that the gnome would be cheaper because it's a white elephant type of thing, and it was cheaper, but it wasn't cheap. I think this is more expensive. I think it's like $12, or it's like $8. I don't know. I'm going more expensive. I've been wrong this whole time anyway.
So what if you're saying less expensive? It's not very big. You see the finger. It's
pretty small.
Pretty small. Like it's not
It's
very
like
big.
$6. It's less expensive.
It
is.
is
I'm right.
more
I knew it.
expensive. It's not much more expensive, but
I
it is.
knew
It
it.
is
12, 10,
$42. No, it's $14.01
Oh, that's too much.
on page 12.
I'm getting a haggle on Amazon.
All right,
Give me 10
fam.
for it.
last one.
Last question of the quiz,
Is
y'all.
Skull King
my.
is $15.99 on Amazon. Are these weird animal hand puppet things?
This is horrifying. That squirrel has straight up claws. And I know that's what a hand of a squirrel looks like, but it is going to kill this
Dude, that
unicorn.
squirrel is
And the
going
unicorn is putting its
to
little-
give me nightmares,
It's
dude.
putting its little hooves up trying to fight for its life.
It's like dying.
This is horrible. As horror as you are, like, oh, hell nah.
Okay, 5-star review.
Is like, what do you like? This is awful.
The 5-star review is buy this squirrel, all in all caps, and the 1-star review is unfortunate.
Oh, that's my exact. I'm just like, you know, it's just I'm disappointed in people. Okay, are these the prizes for winning Trivia Dice Tower West? I think we should get a couple of these because
Why would you need these?
to scare your kids into doing what you
Oh
want.
my
Like I'm gonna get this
gosh.
for my kid and be like, do you want the squirrel? Or do you want
Sass
to go
Queen
to
wins
bedtime?
these. Yeah, we'll give these to Sass.
Oh my gosh, these are horrible. I hope that they're less expensive. No, I hope they're more expensive so no one can afford them. I think they're gonna be less expensive. These are, dude, the unicorn is kind of worse because the squirrel kind of like plays as an animal, but the unicorn is just like you just cut the legs off a horse and then stuffed them onto your hand. It's just so bad. The smell of the insides of those things too after you use them. God, there's no redeeming. Can't.
All right, more people say less expensive.
I hope it. I don't know.
They are less expensive. They are an affordable
So
$12.99.
We're getting
That's
some of
a
these for our Dice Tower West.
Bargain.
If you're going to Dice Tower West, join us for the quiz because we're going to have a bunch of these gifts now. I want to get
I
all
saw
this.
these and I could not stop laughing. I
They
was
are-
dying. And there's so many. There's cows. There's cats.
That
There's
picture
dogs.
is terrifying. That squirrel is out for blood and nothing else.
Horrible. So
All
like
right.
those tiny hands you can put your fingers. Yeah, they're kind of like that, but I hate those. But
I like the tiny hands. They're fun. This is not fun.
all right, for this round, David got
Coming in
700.
7.
Clyde Man got another 7. I think Clyde Man's gonna take it. And McClay did good, 700.
All right.
All right,
Here's our overall winner. I do think it's Clyde, man. Is it?
Boom.
3,300
Clyde Man
points.
wins with 3,300.
Hornet Style
Really
Bar
missed
coming in
7
second,
questions.
28. Tropical Penguin, a bunch of people on 27. Very nice.
Well done. Everyone drop
Wrap
some
it up.
dangs in chat or whatever
Wrap it up.
emotes you got for Clyde Man. Really good job. Appreciate y'all. That
Very
was
nice.
super fun. So this quiz is broken.
That's it.
We love doing. It's been so long. I love doing these.
We
You
love
know.
it. We've taken up, I think, just about all the time that we can. So we will yield the floor.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out this weekend for Board&Dice Con. We're gonna be live ourselves tomorrow at 9:30 West Coast time, playing Founders of Teotihuacan. So do come back if you want to see this get played right here on the table for the first time. Come hang out with us. So excited to play this physically. We played a few times digitally, but it never replaces the physical sensation of playing. So that's super duper cool. We're doing that. There's awesome content coming in from all sorts of great people. So follow social media stuff to see what's going on with Board&Dice Con, or just keep watching. That's also a great way to see what's coming up next, is just keep hanging out. Anything else?
Yeah.
All right.
And that's it. Thank you all for being here. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, hopefully we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. And yeah, we'll be at 9:30 Pacific time. And yeah, I think that's it.
10:30 Mountain, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Look at this.